It started as a routine welfare check in a quiet neighborhood of Ohio. Neighbors had complained about a strange, foul odor coming from the small blue house at the end of the street. When officers knocked, an elderly woman named Mrs. Carver calmly invited them in, smiling as if nothing was wrong. The kitchen was spotless except for one thing, a large pot simmering on the stove, filling the air with a thick, metallic scent that made one officer gag. When asked what she was cooking, Mrs. Carver hesitated, her smile fading. The lid rattled slightly from the boiling beneath. As one of the cops lifted it, steam filled the room, revealing something inside that made both officers stumble back in horror. What they saw wasn't food. It was something no one in that quiet town would ever forget. The steam cleared slowly, and what lay inside the pot made the younger officer drop his flashlight with a loud clang. Floating among chunks of vegetables was what appeared to be a human hand, the skin pale, the nails still painted red. Mrs. Carver stood frozen, her eyes distant, almost calm. "She wouldn't leave me," she murmured softly, staring into the bubbling mixture. The older officer quickly pulled her away from the stove while calling for backup as investigators swarmed the house. They uncovered more chilling evidence: blood-stained rags hidden under the sink, a saw in the corner, and a set of missing person flyers taped on the fridge. When asked who the victim was, Mrs. Carver whispered a single word that sent a cold wave through the entire room. The word hung in the air like poison. Every officer in the room froze, their eyes darting toward the pot still bubbling softly on the stove. One detective slowly stepped forward, his voice trembling as he asked, "Mrs. Carver, what happened to your daughter?" But she didn't answer. Instead, she began humming an old lullaby, the kind a mother sings to a child at bedtime. The tune echoed eerily through the house. In the basement, forensic teams made a second discovery: a child's bedroom, perfectly preserved. Dust-covered toys set neatly on shelves, and a half-finished drawing lay on the desk, a picture of a smiling girl holding hands with her mother. But what sent chills down everyone's spine was the date scribbled in the corner: 1998. Mrs. Carver hadn't aged well, but her mind seemed frozen in time. She turned to the officers and smiled faintly, whispering, "She finally came home for dinner."